You are watching Market Watch, the brief overview of the key events from the world of finance. Once again, we are talking about updating historical highs by key U.S. stock indexes. The S&P 500 climbed above $5,100, while the Dow Jones broke above $39,200. It is important to take into account that the rapid growth occurred after moderate sales caused by fears of a long-term retention of the key interest rate by the Federal Reserve at the current level. Yesterday we talked about the weakness of sellers, but such a strong wave of growth came as a surprise to many. Optimism in the stock market is due to the abnormally strong growth in profitability of NVIDIA, the largest manufacturer of video cards. It is these video cards that companies engaged in the creation of generative artificial intelligence prefer to use. Please note that only key stock indexes succumb to the hype, in particular the technology sector. Simply put, we are again witnessing a significant bias towards one of the sectors of the economy. Uneven distribution of resources always has negative consequences in the long term. Therefore, the appearance of noticeable problems in other sectors can put really strong pressure not only on stocks, but also on commodity assets. Also, do not forget about the still high inflation in the United States. Its growth is supported, among other things, by the active development of artificial intelligence and an increase in the capitalization of technology companies. But on the opposite side of the scale, there are many problematic companies, and even entire market segments. For example, commercial and in particular, office real estate, which is extremely vulnerable due to the high cost of borrowing. In addition, this market segment was significantly affected during the quarantine, losing its margin of safety. The emergence of large bankruptcies will have a negative impact on the banking sector, as it was in the period 2007 to 2009 in the United States. All of this is a bearish scenario for the stock market and a bullish one for gold. Analyzing the situation in the financial markets, it is safe to say that there is a high degree of uncertainty and even nervousness. At the same time, the cryptocurrency market remains relatively stable, and perhaps this is not a very good signal for buyers. After all, despite the excitement in the stock market, in the technology sector, the demand for Bitcoin remains moderate. The largest cryptocurrency continues to trade below 52,000, indicating the need for an additional bullish fundamental factor. Therefore, there is a risk of developing a corrective decline. That's all I have. Follow the news carefully and be prepared for all the surprises of the market.